Hey guys, can you see us all right?
It's not on yet.
Rotate device. What the? It says 15 seconds live. This is how we did it before. Got your chat up? Bear with us, technical difficulties. Why is it telling me to rotate device? I really can't. This is how we did it before.
We're good.
Is this thing working, guys?
I've got you squinting into the camera.
Alrighty. Does it look okay?
Yep. We're good, honey.
Anybody here yet?
We're sideways.
I'm not.
Really?
Yeah, because you had it straight up before, I think.
Alright,
We're
guys.
sideways.
Let me fix this if I can. How's that? That looks good from my perspective.
Now we're better.
How many visitors we got?
Mega Desi's cat said she's watching ads.
Lower it down a bit, because you're like looking down on us. Most of the way.
I forgot to tell you to see if you could turn on the super chat.
It is.
Oh, is it?
I think they can hear you.
Oh, golly gee. It's really tough to read the chat on this one. Oh, hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, everything's good, I think. Hello, everybody that's here so far.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
I want to wait till a few more people are here to tell why do I have a stupid picture of a broken window in my car. It's quite a bizarre story. How many are here?
6. So far. They're
I-
popping in.
I know a lot of you guys are overseas, may not make
I'm not
it to
seeing the
this. I'm
messages.
sorry for that. We wanted to do it right at dusk.
You gotta minimize it.
I have my other video camera running over there with the parabolic plugged into it in case we don't hear something that may occur. Last time we did this, or we've been out here before recording and heard knocks on the recording, but not while we were sitting here. But I'll tell the stupid story anyways. A couple of weeks ago, we had a snowstorm and I was cleaning the snow off my car. Wasn't even cleaning the back window off because mostly it slid off of there already. I was brushing the snow off the trunk and the window just exploded. Crazy, right? Well, that's covered by insurance with a deductible, but it's reasonable. Well, the insurance company told me to go to this particular glass company. They can't get a window. I called Safe Light. They can't get a window. I spent quite a bit of time on the phone yesterday calling junkyards. They don't have them either. And I found one that's about 64 miles from here that has one, but I highly doubt that they can pull it out in the wintertime because I don't know if you guys know, some may not, that the car really needs to be in a warm environment to pull a glass out, and how qualified is a parts puller at a scrap yard. So I may be stuck with my window like that with plastic on it or plexiglass, or if I wanted to push it with the insurance company, I honestly believe my car would be totaled, which would be crazy because I just spent hundreds of dollars. I put a bunch of new front end parts on it this past summer. So
What happens every time.
how sucky. I asked my agent, I said, well, what happens if I can't get a glass? Is my car totaled? And she's like, I don't know. I've never run across that before. So that's why I have a stupid picture of a broken window for this live feed. Just frustrating, very frustrating. I like my car. It's 25 years old. That's where the problem comes in, getting a window for it. But it's still a great car.
It's half my life old.
Right, it's half Tracy's life old. So, who's here? Who's here?
Megadesi.
Cherie.
Cat, Sue
Cherie's
Warrens.
here.
Cherie's here.
Hi,
Come
Sue
over here.
Warrens. Hi,
This
Mega
phone,
Desi's cat.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Everyday scale modeler. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Sandy. Is my granddaughter here? Kirsten.
And remember, everybody, keep looking back here.
I'm going over there and try to read her chat.
Here. I made the font so you can read it.
Yes, if you can see anything back there, that would be the thing. Oh, Carl fixed his phone so I can actually read it.
It's very cold, Tina. Hi, Sandy.
It's about 30.
Video's
It's
not
actually
playing though.
30. It's not that bad.
Like I need it.
No, that's true. You don't, as long as the chat. Well,
It's 25.
oh, okay.
It's 25.
Yeah, the chat's scrolling, so good enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you here, Kirsten? My granddaughter was going to be here. I said I'd love for everybody that may be in other countries to say hi to her, but I don't see her name popping up yet.
Well, Cherie, you will know. She said it looks cold.
Yep, you'll know
Bundle up.
you'll know Thursday. And my 79-year-old best friend Ken was gonna pop in and say hi.
Hopefully.
He may be having technical issues. He's on his first smartphone. But we'll see if he pops in.
Did you just see Gypsy do her parkour?
No.
She whipped up the tree and popped right onto the roof.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Super hot in Texas today and tomorrow and the next day. Well, please, feel free to send some of that our way.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, please.
Because I just found out that I have to work tomorrow and we're supposed to get another snowstorm. Every time I get scheduled to work on a funky day, it snows.
We're only getting what 3 to 6 plus the ice.
Oh,
Yeah.
only 3 to 6 plus ice. Oh, yeah.
I mean, come on, Michigan 3 to 6 is nothing.
Says you.
Yeah, guys, our neighbor Patty surprisingly agreed to come on and join us live.
But
I
she's
don't
not
know.
here.
Yeah, she hasn't made it back home yet, unfortunately. We may keep this fire going, and if she still wants to do it, we'll come back on live again so y'all can say hi and meet her. I don't know whether she's a believer. I don't know her opinion of the subject one way or the other. All I know is she was in that house the night the rocks were thrown on October 25th, but
Yep.
she was unaware of any of it.
But she was alone.
And I don't even know how much of it she knows
Thank
about
you,
it.
Cherie. Do you want me to smack him?
I don't know if she even ever watched the video.
What they now? What?
Cherie said 3 to 6 inches is more than enough snow, Carl.
So I don't know if she's a believer or not. I don't know what her thoughts on the subject are. I'd be really curious to find out live along with you guys.
You know, a lot of people don't even, they don't like to admit it.
Very true. But so far she's been here since, what day did she get here?
Day after Christmas?
Yeah, the 26th. She came the day after Christmas. And nothing's happened since then. Heard a few weird things, but I always hear weird things. So, what you making, Tracy?
I'm not making anything. I awoke this morning to find this spread across 2.5 rooms of my house.
The kitty's got a hold of it. Yes, Cherie, Patty, 2 doors down.
Cherie told me to smack you.
I was very
I have
surprised.
permission.
Very surprised that she agreed to go live with us, so that was really cool. But
Yes.
unfortunately, she's
Yeah,
not
but you
here.
won't smack me. I'm putting wood on the fire.
Sure I will.
And here's the
Oh,
dog.
Oh, hi, Beta.
The dog that I call the moron, guys. But man, she's really developed into a loyal trustworthy dog.
She's the loyalest dog in the world. She just looks at you like, okay, what's next? What do you want me to do next?
Oh, how do you say that name? Lou?
Lou Bruce?
Lou Bruce. She has several sealed containers full of yarn. That's part of the problem. She's got too darn much of it.
I ordered more yesterday, but he doesn't know that. I only order yarn and get yarn for a particular project. I'm not one of these people that just goes and buys a cart full of yarn just because there's yarn. So, I am working on several different projects all at once, but this is, oh, this is a mess.
Yes, Carl's making a special appearance. Actually,
Oh, you're in Holland.
he's kind of here. Also, we invited him, obviously, but it's his 4G hotspot box that allows us to do this.
That's the only reason they invite me.
Yeah, we're using him. We use him. Just you guys wouldn't believe how much we use him for everything.
Yeah.
Labor, money,
Free labor. The free labor's good.
spreading gossip.
Carl makes an appearance. Wow. See, a woman can never have too much yarn.
Who said
Amen.
that?
Well, I give you that. She don't talk much when she's crocheting, so that's a bonus.
Ah.
You might be the one getting hit first.
All you need to know is that he falls asleep first and I cook all the meals. He seems to forget that.
I cook all the meals.
See, at least my hobbies are cheap. I'm not buying, drones and video cameras and
It's not really that bad, Southern
Electric
Grits.
tools.
It's last night was wicked cold. It was like 12 degrees this morning. That sucked.
No wonder I didn't want to get out of bed.
I saw that New York upstate, and that is where I actually ordered from yesterday. I'm making myself a pair of slippers from the, I don't even know how you pronounce it. The yarn is spelled Hygge, and I have no idea, but I'm making myself a pair of big fluffy slippers from it.
Oh, make me some. Cherie
Hi,
bought me.
Sharon.
Cherie bought me 2 pairs
Hi,
of slippers
Sharon.
for Christmas presents because she don't like the tennis shoes I use for slippers. And
That would be appropriate.
2 different brands, same size. One pair are too tight, the other pair are too loose. But they're both the same size.
That's just like jeans. Every time I buy jeans, if you buy a pair of blue jeans in one size, they're fine. And then you buy a pair of black jeans, and black jeans are always tighter. And I don't know why.
Hey, Ken, if you're listening and you made it here, just do what I told you to do and don't bother using your microphone. Just type out the word hi and send it so we'll know that you're here. Get off my coffee. You're already high-strung enough.
Yeah, me too. I've been crocheting for a long time. I'm the only one of my mother's children that picked up on the yarn art. So if anybody ever needs any help with crochet, just let me know too, because I can pretty much figure most stuff out.
Lou said if you need any help with patterns or stitches, just let her know. It'll be a pleasure.
Yeah, for Mega doesn't get.
Yeah, you guys, we still have the email address cmbigfoot64@gmail.com. If you guys ever want to just send a message, say hi, whatever, we'd be happy to hear it. And Norm, if you're listening, we got your package in the mail yesterday. Finally, sorry for the delay.
Yeah, I sent him the tracking and everything
Okay,
yesterday.
but man, customs is a pain.
Yeah, and we didn't want to go to the post office during the craziness of Christmas time because it was crazy busy, and we wanted to make sure that so we waited, and we finally got it out.
Actually, the dog, Butchie does have a sweater.
She does. She should have it on.
You have any
She
idea what
seems
it is?
fine.
Yes, I do. I will go get it.
She's gonna go get the doggy sweater.
Hold my hand.
Guys,
No.
got any questions? Anything? Ain't been much action going on out here, but I've been trying.
Butchie, come here. She's following you.
Of course she does.
I
Come here, Butchie.
spent several hours last night with the parabolic listening. I'm just like, because of her being here, man, I'm listening. I spent 7:30 to almost midnight last night, and I said, I'm done, and so, excuse me, I came out here to bring the parabolic dish, and I opened the door, and something went splash, splash, splash in the river, and it scared the crap out of me. Well, the moon was so bright, I could see there was a deer, but man, did it startle me. And so I went and grabbed the camera. I got a little bit of video of them, but I didn't get video of it in the river. But then I fell asleep last night for about an hour and a half. Thought I didn't even. It was so weird. Didn't even know that I had fallen asleep. And my hand, with my elbow issues, I woke up with my left hand asleep, and I rolled over and said to Tracy, "That's how fast my arm or hand can fall asleep." Well, that was an hour and a half later. I thought it was like a minute. It was so weird. But anyways, I couldn't sleep, so I got up and put the dish back out here at 2 a.m. and I listened for 2 more hours from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, and I heard nothing other than I keep hearing what I think are whistles, and I'm not sure if it's somehow the water making some weird noise. It sounds like a whistle. I just can't be sure. Some of these things I hear so much, I'm doubting that they are what I think they are because it happens so often. I'm starting to think maybe something else is creating that sound, but some of the vocal sounds, I did record one thing last night. I'll probably do a short audio of it, but it gives me chills when I listen to it because something went bang, bang, and it's just like really deep guttural, and it's like, that just really can't be the river making that noise. You know, I don't know.
Oh, come here, Butchie.
I
Come
don't
on.
know
Come on, babe.
sometimes.
Come on.
Show everybody your pretty sweater.
Come here,
How,
Butchie.
what do you consider lockdown there in the UK, Sue? What are you allowed to do and not do? Are you like allowed to go grocery shopping
Come on.
and things like that?
Come on. Come here. Do I gotta pick you up?
And there's Butchie in her cute little sweater.
Lexi needs one.
Yes. Well, if you stick around
Well,
long
if
enough,
somebody would ever
Cherie,
get me measurements.
I'll bring the dog over.
we just need the measurements, Cherie. Tracy can whip her out a sweater in a day or less.
Way less. Ooh, trying to learn left-handed.
Tracy's got something rather humorous to tell you. She had her employee evaluation at work yesterday.
Uh-oh.
She works in the meat department, right? They love her there. She's really good at working in that department because ever since we lived here, she's worked with that kind of department or in a grocery store, but graduated to the #1 small town grocery store in this area. Her boss loves her. Her boss is really cool.
And I work with my boss and his 2 sons that are going to be taking over probably within the next 10 years.
But this is how her evaluation went.
Because you have to sign up for an employee evaluation, and then the manager, and she is actually married to one of the sons,
Come here, Butchie.
and she does everybody's evaluation. She always tells me, I can't do yours. I don't, you work back there. So they looked at me yesterday, and the one guy looked at me and said, hey, he said, your employee evaluation. And I said, yeah. And he looked at me and went, good job. You're getting a raise.
She got a Hancock. Good job.
Good job. Yeah, that was my employee evaluation.
Other people, it gets written down or something, right?
Yeah, they have discussions about where you need to improve and everything else, and I got, good job, you're getting a raise.
Come here, Butchie.
Well, we sure
Woohoo!
appreciate the 17 of you that joined us.
Yes.
I know many of you. What time is it in the UK, Sue? Like 1
11.
o'clock, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock?
11? Yeah, I think it's 11:21.
But I think
Yeah.
a couple of our subscribers, or at least one I know for sure, is in Germany. Last name's Turnbull. Can't think of the first.
Yeah.
I believe she's in Germany. I think they're 6 or 7 hours ahead of us.
That's all right.
I can never keep track of it. I
Yeah.
try.
Maybe-
Okay, 11 p.m., 10:22.
All right.
Okay, so this ain't too bad a time then. I originally scheduled it for 7,
Okay.
and I figured it'd be way too late for you guys. And we wanted to do this as the sun was going down or as it was getting dark. But I'm not giving up on the Bigfoot. I know I've been throwing some other stuff out there, but you know, to be honest, people have said, "Oh, the river sounds really cool. The wind sounds awesome," and that's what the ASMR is about. You know, you only got to get one good video. I was checking out some of the other ASMR stuff, and man, some of them, and it's just a soundtrack of whatever, wind, rain, and they're getting a million views. Granted, it takes them a year or two to get that, but still, it's like, man, that's incredible. So,
But, and that's the thing, it's not like you get Bigfoot evidence every single day or every single time you listen. I mean, yes, I do get to bring home good steaks.
And you never offer me any.
usually discounted
All the
too.
help I give you.
Yes, I have.
You have?
Well, appreciate you staying up with us, Sue. We're having fun. I was hoping more people would show up, but hey, it is what it is. We're still going to enjoy ourselves.
Yeah, I don't know how late I'm going to stay up tonight either, because today, yay, the state inspector came in for our yearly inspection.
Hi, Sue's Tube. Thanks for joining us.
Hi. Yeah, that put us behind by about 2.5 hours today, so that was fun.
That sounds good. We haven't had marshmallows in forever. Yeah,
'Cause I
Carl's
hate
like an
'em.
old man, Cherie. You're right.
Like?
No, Joanne, I didn't see that one. I do have some extra peanut butter, and
Yes, we did. That was Northern Michigan Bigfoot.
what?
Had Nutella.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, we did watch that one. Okay, it wasn't that. Yeah, we watched Northern Michigan Bigfoot. By the way, guys, if you haven't checked him out, check him out. He's on the east side of the state, a little farther north than we are. He's getting there towards 1,000. He's over 700 now, which is fantastic.
Yep.
He's got a fantastic research area,
He
like
really
over
does.
600 acres. He's caught them on video a couple times. You'd have to search through the videos. I don't know which the name of the video is,
Where'd
but
Bucky go?
he has actually filmed them
She's
briefly.
in the.
So please check out Northern Michigan Bigfoot,
Last
like
time I
and
saw her, she
share,
was in the cage.
and let's get him to 1,000 because I think he could have an incredible live session.
Yep.
You want in?
Catitude, welcome. I was wondering where you were.
Better late than never.
Yep, we're like about 30 seconds from done,
She
Catitude.
is.
I'm just kidding. Yes, Domino's still inside.
Come here, Butchie.
All cats are accounted for except Mr. Raven again.
Come on.
Um,
You get over here.
He's found someplace to hang out.
Yeah, it's like day 5 since we've seen Raven. Earlier, what, a month or so ago when he was missing for almost 3 weeks, wasn't it?
Yes.
He came back fat and healthy, so somebody had to be feeding him because he should have been skinny after
Hi, Lisa.
three weeks. Hi, Lisa. And so yeah, Mr. Raven, we think.
We've told him that, New York Upstate. We have told him that. Get on camera more and talk more.
Yep. We
And he
suggested
has. He's trying.
He's doing better. He definitely seems camera shy though, like he doesn't want to get in front of the camera. And I keep encouraging him, like, dude, you'll get used to it. I could not stand to watch myself on camera 6 months ago. So you get used to it.
You do.
And no, Raven has not come back. I think there's only, off the top of my head, 2 full-time houses down the road.
There's
Gary
two,
and next
Gary,
door.
Yeah, Gary next
Oh,
door.
3. Yeah,
Uh,
3.
You got right here. You got Gary, Jody, and down like third from the end.
Yep, so that makes what, 5? 4.
That was 4.
4. Yeah, there's only 4 full-time people living down. Our road goes down this way about, eighth of a mile maybe. And we're thinking, because back when I lost that cat that I had fixed, I was setting a trap and a trail camera out. And down,
Doesn't he, though?
yeah, down that way, I caught Raven on the trail camera way down that way. But anyways, I think someone down there may be feeding him. Maybe he adopted them. We had a
Gypsy.
cat. I had an older friend of mine a few years ago, Dick Malau, passed away, and he'd always ask me if anything ever happened to him if I'd take care of his cat Midnight. So after he he passed away. His friend Bruce was there. We heard it on the police scanner, and I went over with the carrier, and Bruce was there holding Midnight, and he knew the arrangement we had for Midnight. So we brought Midnight home, and every time we let Midnight out, he ended up over our other neighbor's house, Matt's. And Matt would bring him back every evening. He would hang out with Matt all day.
The people that owned the house before Matt had put in a cat door in their garage. So if they got into his garage, they could get in the cat door into his house.
Yep.
So Midnight found that cat door.
Yep. So Midnight, basically, every time we let him out, he ended up at Matt's, and we finally asked Matt, like, if you want to keep him, you can have him. He seems really content. The funny thing is, the guy that passed away was very much a loner and kept to himself, and Midnight was his buddy. In fact, when they found him passed away, Midnight was laying on his chest, which was so sad to hear. But since that was been 6-7 years now, Matt's just tickled with Midnight, so it worked out really well.
He pulled up one time when I was in town, and I'll never forget this because I said something about Midnight because he had been on vacation, and he goes, "Oh, he's right here. You want to see him?" And Midnight was just chilling in the car with him.
Thank you, Lou. I look smashing.
I know.
I
I said,
just
doesn't
shaved.
he, though?
I just shaved all the old off my face. I had about a 3-week growth mustache and
Wish I could.
a week or so growth. What, grow hair?
Yeah, no, I'm not having any problems with that at my age.
Certainly
Thank
sounded
you.
like what you meant.
No,
But I
wish
shaved it all off. I looked in the mirror and my God, it was all white.
I wish I could shave 10 years off my face.
Yeah, the fire's good. I got my winter boots on. I got long johns on. Even my hand that's not covered. I'm comfy.
Yeah, I got long johns on too.
I'm cold.
Sorry guys, I lost track of the chat. I was talking too much. So, but anyways, Midnight is a very happy cat now.
Yes, he is.
And you know, if that's what Raven did and went down and found somebody that he was comfortable with, maybe he didn't like being around so many cats. Although him and Domino were best buddies, so it's hard to believe he would leave Domino behind. But
They were in love. Period. End of story.
the
They were in
coyotes
love.
never really have come around. Obviously, you guys probably heard them on my recordings.
But they're far
around.
distant. They don't come in here.
Bobcats are around, but it's pretty scarce.
I've seen one in my whole lifetime.
I've only been here a couple
Yeah,
of years.
I rescheduled the Catitude. I wasn't going to go for 7 o'clock where it would be dark and bonfire blazing. It'd be really pretty, but we wanted to do it like wanted to do it now so you guys can watch behind us. For those of you just joined us, Catitude, I have my other video camera running with the parabolic plugged in, listening for what we may not hear. So I'll have to review that. And I don't know, Catitude, if you saw the post where my neighbor said she would be willing to participate, Patty the blonde bait, but she hasn't made it back home yet. So we may jump on and go live later. I donated a bunch of firewood to the cause for her to come out and have a bonfire tonight, because we were thinking about it. The night the rocks were thrown, it wasn't just her out by the bonfire. We had a bonfire that night too.
What is she?
Who knows? Oh, foam on the river. See that piece of foam on the river?
She wants it?
She
Yeah.
does not know what that is.
Yeah,
and
we
it's
wish we
upsetting.
could have people here.
Yeah.
Kind of, it would be really cool if YouTube ever makes this where people can actually talk.
Yeah, no kidding.
That would be really cool. I know it would be a cluster F probably.
That is Butchie. She sees a piece of foam on the river, and she's
Yeah, if there's a piece of foam floating down the river and she wants it.
she doesn't know why. But she just sees something and it's out of the ordinary, and it's
Can everybody else hear us okay? I meant to ask you that when we first started this.
Tracy?
I can move the camera closer.
there. You go, Catitude. Yeah, we can go get some more blonde bait. I can't believe you keep saying that.
I was thinking about asking Carl to dye his hair blonde.
No.
Wow, that'd take a lot of bottles of hair dye. Cause I'm not gonna.
Blonde wig for Tracy. I'm gonna move the camera closer, guys.
I'm stealing your chair. My feet are
Fight
cold.
me. Oh, all right, that's fine.
Do you not know how to dress for out here yet?
All right, bear with me while I move this thing.
I don't have what I need.
See if we can keep the fire in the shot too.
Normally I don't say too.
What, did you have something to do with this?
What do you want me to say?
Yeah, Butchie could be our blonde babe.
Is that better, guys? On the sound?
Cherie's asking you if you're gonna talk.
Like I said, what am I gonna say?
Like
he's
you ever
a-
lacking words.
That's what I was gonna say, like you're ever at a loss for words.
I asked them to help. I asked them to help me come and load the trailer with firewood and bring it around for this fire and take some down to Pat. As he's in here talking to Tracy, I went and got the 4-wheeler, hooked up the trailer, drove it out to the wood, loaded the trailer, took it down to Patty's, unloaded half of it, brought it back over here, and he's still in the house talking. Thanks for the help.
Hey, you're welcome.
Oh, funny.
Cool.
Which is why I looked at you and went, are you gonna help him? Or are you
Oh. Well, there's hope and there's
Hi,
help.
Barbara. Thanks for coming along and joining us. This was just
Hello,
a
Barbara.
spur of the moment idea I had last night, wasn't it? I
Yep.
thought about doing this since Tracy wasn't scheduled to work, and we were going to try to do the parabolic dish later tonight. I feel like I was failing because I got pooped out both the last 2 nights, and I ended up going to bed right around midnight. Well, when the rocks were thrown in October, it didn't happen till almost 12:30 at night, so I'm going to try to suck it up and stay up later tonight. Because if it happens and we're all in bed, who would ever know what happened?
I laugh because, I'll work tomorrow because then I get Friday off instead, so
You know, so I'm going to keep Tracy up late tonight.
after the day I've had.
Still, guys, the puzzling thing to me, the night those 37 rocks were thrown, if I did not have my parabolic dish out here that night listening,
Hi, Judy.
nobody would have ever known that that even happened. So what human being would do something so stupid and put that effort in it, you know? Plus, there was no flashlight. It'd be impossible to do that in the dark without a flashlight.
Without stumbling and tripping and going, ow, ouch, what, ah.
Hi, Katie.
And walking in the trees and
Did you make it here yet, Kirsten? Thanks, dude. Thanks, James. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
what's the green bar?
Super chat. Hey, buddy, there's a homeless guy beside you.
Where?
Thanks,
Where?
James.
Well, in this season of giving,
We were going to play that angle with Carl in the beginning of this. Like have him be outside the window like, hey, need food. Have him hold up a sign,
We'll
need
work
food.
for food.
Or I'm cold, can I come in? Or something like that.
Yeah, if we did this inside, I was gonna walk up and just start scratching on the glass while you guys were to introduce me.
Yeah, Cherie would know how much Carl talks. Cherie's Carl's girlfriend. We forgot to mention that little
Yeah.
tidbit there.
yeah.
She's actually,
Yeah,
that's a big tidbit actually. She's coming up here tomorrow from North Carolina.
That's
Leaving in
fun.
the morning, correct?
Well, that's what the current plan is,
Okay.
but
See, yeah,
That's
Cherie,
very-
we mean no disrespect, but if you saw him walking down the street, you'd think to yourself, hey, homeless dude.
Cherie said, hey, leave my man alone. Well, okay, he does look homeless.
gee, thanks, dear.
The honest to God's truth is he won't spend the money for a haircut.
I don't need one. My hair's not that long.
I'm thinking we knock him out with something, slip something in his Coke and knock him out, and just get some clippers and just
What's
get all that crap off your face.
What's that place called? Locks for Love or something?
Lux for love.
It is. It's something like that.
Yeah,
for
they're-
donating hair.
Yeah,
Yeah, has to be cut a certain way though.
No, it doesn't. Don't take anything. Even yours. They'll take any. Even
I didn't
yours.
say a word.
Well, I can't.
Hi, Heather.
I can't do that to
Thanks
her.
for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Oh my goodness.
We're having a good time, James. We really enjoy doing this more.
I need to get one of my other phones
more and
So
more.
I can
I'd
do-
like I said,
See,
like
Catitude,
I like to do it once a
Catitude
week.
says
I think
shave
it's
the
really
beard,
fun
keep the hair.
for those people that can't have a fire
I hate being
or see the
clean-shaven.
woods or whatever. And what happened to the camera? Oh, never mind. It's not playing on your phone.
It's getting dark.
Shave the beard, keep the hair.
Yep.
Razors cost money, Catitude. What can I say?
Thank you.
Have we mentioned that Carl is
Frugal?
frugal? um,
Cheap.
frugal. That's putting it mildly.
Carl is an awesome guy.
Yes, he is.
We might pick on him, but
That's why we pick on him. If we're not picking on you, then, you know. There is no love if we're
put
not
it this
picking
way,
on you.
guys. Every video of mine that you see that's actual video, I went down to Carl's house and uploaded.
Yep.
The audio tracks I can do from here. It takes a couple hours, but if it's a video, if it's a drone flight, it was uploaded at Carl's house.
And you act like it's such a big deal.
It is for me because it's freaking cold out to come down there at night.
And he's scared of dark. There's things out in the dark.
We
Yeah, that's why I
appreciate you
don't go
joining us,
outside.
James, old dog. I'm guessing you're born in 1964 also from your logo. Am I right? We're getting to be old men, buddy. Don't like to admit it though. Take care, Louv. Thanks for joining us. I hope am I pronouncing your name right, Louv?
What a mess. This is just
Awesome. Thanks for coming and joining us. We appreciate it.
Have a great night.
It sucks too, James. That's partially why I shaved everything off my face, because I honestly lose 10 years in how old I look.
Does Carl have any Bigfoot stories?
No, not really. The only story I have is about that cat that ran across the road.
Oh, tell that.
Yes, he has a big cat story.
Yeah, my son and I were...
Butchie!
What, Jake? Come here.
Trying to play.
Chasing my cat.
She's playing.
Yeah, knock that off.
She means no harm.
Well, my son and I were coming up here from downstate. And it's about 11 o'clock at night. And we're... Other side of Vandecar. How far is Vandecar? About 15 miles?
Yep.
Yeah.
Got your lighter handy.
We're about 16, 17 miles away from here. And like I said, it's 11 o'clock at night. It's pitch black. And it's all dirt road. On one side of me, there's a farmhouse and cleared land for the farm. On the other side of me, there's a forest. Huh?
Nothing.
Do you want to tell the story? You weren't even
Exactly,
there.
James.
No,
My
I'm
body,
answering the chat.
my body feels 65.
I can't read the chats.
I know.
Somebody
Continue
stole
with
my
your
phone.
story.
Well, I'm driving along, and all of a sudden, this cat ran across the road. It was black. It had long hair like Ozzy. Okay? Long tail. It was definitely a cat, but I could not see any real features. The unusual part is, I was sitting there, and his head was about this high from the ground as he ran across the road.
Even if that were a cougar, they're not shaggy and they're not that tall.
Right. His head was eye level with me sitting in my car. And this chair is probably about as high as I sit off the ground.
Yeah.
And I had a big cat encounter up here too. I was coming home back in the younger days, like I think it was like 1992 or 93, and coming down the road at 3 in the morning, and this cat went across the road. It moved so quick, I really only caught like from the midsection and the hindquarters and the tail, but the tail, I swear, was like 3 feet long. It was a light brown color,
Oh,
and
gee,
I totally
thanks, dear.
believe it was a mountain lion type cougar. And DNR always said that they didn't exist in Michigan. Well, northern Michigan Bigfoot helped prove that they did exist in Michigan, and obviously they do because I saw one. But from that time on, going hunting, walking out in the woods, I'm sure made it a lot more creepy. Possibly Sue. You never know. Could have been a dog man.
Yeah,
Not what I
because
saw.
that originated not too far from here.
Yeah, the dog men originated around the Reed City area, and that's about 40-minute drive from here.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hey, Carl, can you let Butchie in? She's getting.
Yeah, she's probably getting cold feet.
Oh yeah, more work.
Get out of my coffee.
Come here, Butchie. Come on,
Butchie.
Butchie.
Dog's in my coffee again. Jeez.
Butchie.
Yeah, that's what she needs is caffeine.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay,
Lord.
come on. Let's see. Hey, look, she's coming.
A dog man
Theo?
is a creature that, correct me guys if I'm wrong, it walks on two legs generally. It does go down on all fours. Has kind of the body of a human, but has a dog's face.
Yeah, basically like your basic werewolf.
Pretty much, yeah. That's how I would best describe it.
It, there are lots of weird things in Michigan. There are lots of stories. I mean, there's stories of Dogman. There's stories of it's a weird place.
Homeless
I don't
men
know,
showing up
Catitude.
at live feeds.
Did they ever show a tail on a dog man? Seriously, that was a question.
You know, I don't know. I mean, in all the descriptions I've ever heard, I don't know if I've ever heard anything about a tail.
Why'd that light go on?
Because it's dark.
It's been on.
No, it just went on bright.
I don't know.
Interesting.
There's a little mouse dude over there sometimes, and we can see it, and it will actually trigger that light. That's how sensitive it is. New York upstate said long tail and shepherd's head.
Where are you at again, James? Did you say it was like Virginia, West Virginia? What's the light? Light behind
Lisa, that's a solar light.
you? Not on.
Oh, that's not on.
I think it's Patty's house.
Yeah, that is.
Does that light mean she's home?
I didn't hear her truck. I'll go look.
We're not sure, but the neighbor might be home.
You want to know though, old dog? I have never slept outside. I have never camped. And I was talking to Mike about this like last year, and I'm like, I wouldn't mind sleeping in a tent one night, but not now. Not now.
Okay, I thought so, James. Thanks. We're not sure if Patty's home or if she just has a night light that comes on by itself. Did any of you guys? I know that one recording I put out a couple days ago was a long one. The wind, the ASMR one with the wind, but at 6 minutes, you don't have to obviously listen to the whole thing, but if you go listen at 6 minutes and 34 seconds, I believe, you can hear a clear whoop, and then a couple minutes later, less than 10 minutes in, there's another whoop, and it had to be incredibly loud because the wind was frickin' howling, and it just blew me away to hear that. And it's like, and that was 4:30 in the morning, so I seriously doubt somebody's out there playing around pranking us whooping.
Well, see, the whole thing is nobody would be pranking us because nobody around here knows what we're doing, except for Carl. And he wouldn't do that because
What will I do?
prank us.
Nah.
That would require effort and staying up late, both of which he will not do.
No, I'm sorry. I wake up early.
No, he just
Thanks for
would.
joining us, Northern Michigan.
No, he just
It's
wouldn't.
been fun so
He
far.
wouldn't do that because that would just belittle us and what we're doing.
Am I correct that your name is Dell, Northern Michigan?
I've been asking that for a long time.
What, where's your sanity?
Well, I
She's
didn't
not
bring
home,
that.
unfortunately.
No, she's not.
What the heck was I just gonna say? Man, this old age.
Derailed. He did that when he was young. Don't even.
Something about pranking. Oh, Yeah, the pranking thing. I highly doubt it because everybody that lives around here is my age or older. Honestly, Carl's, if you don't mind me saying, 50, and he's like one of the youngest ones around here, pretty much.
50.
My next door neighbor here, for health reasons, had to go live with his
52.
son. So there's nobody in the house
Ha,
next
look
to
at
us.
me.
There's nobody in the house on the other side of us. The neighbor across the road is in his
Oh,
mid
there's
60s.
one other house
He's a
down there.
preacher, so I really don't
around
think
us.
he's the kind that
Yeah.
would pull a prank.
But-
And then the other house that's occupied over here is Norma and Doris, and Norma's in her, she might even be pushing 90, and Doris is her caretaker that's in her 70s. So that's all that lives around us here. And like Tracy said, no one even knows that we're doing this. I don't bring my dish out until after dark, so no one sees it, to try to, cut down on possibility of somebody pranking. So,
Yeah, and I mean, nobody would do, I mean, up here especially, you don't prank people about stuff like that, cause you run the risk of getting shot.
hey, Northern Michigan Bigfoot, what kind of video camera are you using now? I'm in the market to get a better one. The stimulus I haven't gotten yet is already burning a hole in my pocket.
But are you hearing this? He criticizes me for buying $10 worth of yarn. He's looking for a new video camera.
Yeah, I waste my money on stupid things, property taxes for friends.
Yeah.
Have you had any new action up there in Northern Michigan?
He was all freaking out, and I'm like, do you not remember that Pearl paid her taxes?
We didn't go dead, did we? Oh, there we go. Okay, Canon. Cool. I want to get another night vision camera because the one I got's a piece of junk. I tried it last night and I couldn't even get it to stay turned on.
And then the new one we got was an even bigger piece of
Yeah, the
junk.
new one we got sucked. The night vision was horrible. The cheap China one, night vision, was great. The whatever brand
Yes,
the one we
we
got, we ended up sending it back. And man, to get a good night vision camera, to get a name brand one, you're talking hundreds of dollars. Everything else out there is all these made in China brands that I've never heard of, and I'm not taking that chance again.
Yeah, I mean, that one at first worked great, but now, really?
Sorry.
Now the battery won't hold a charge. I mean, he had it sitting charged. It was fully charged, and we hadn't turned it on. He went to try it, and it was dead.
Yeah, I turned it on last night, it said 30% left with a red warning light, and the night vision, when you turn that on, it sucks the battery quickly.
Have you seen?
But it was great when we got it. It just sucks now.
Hi,
Welcome,
Yvette.
Hi, Yvette. Welcome, Australia. That's awesome.
What time is it in Australia?
Yeah, what time is it in Australia? Is it like 5 a.m. or something? Yeah, we didn't plan on going live this long, but it's fun.
Oh, that fire looks pretty.
What time is it over there, Yvette?
Nearly 10
10 a.m. Wow.
That's cool.
That is really...
She's talking to us from the
Yeah,
future.
you're talking to us from the future. I'm going to turn this a little bit so you can see the fire better. You don't need to see us.
Probably can't anyways.
Yeah, it's probably getting pretty
I
dark.
can see us really good.
Oh, okay.
See, he turned it off as him. And I can see us just great.
What's happening in the future, Yvette? Anything that we should know about?
Yeah, no kidding.
Are you on lockdown over there too, in Australia?
We're kind of on lockdown.
Yeah, the people that believe it are.
Yeah, honey, they can see
Would
me.
you rather look at the fire or Carl and I's ugly mug?
They're looking at me.
Mm-hmm. I know they can see you in the fire. That's my YouTube notification.
Somebody didn't mute his camera.
That's mine. Thought I muted that.
That's alright.
Let me steal that for a second.
I figured you guys would like the fire too. I'm enjoying it. It's nice and warm, and I'm 5 feet away from it. And Tracy's not complaining, so it must be warm. Oh,
The
wow.
statue up in the UP.
Cool. Probably the camera probably can't see it either.
That's cool. What was that? I think
I heard that. Hold on. Let
somebody's
me
home
show
down
this on the.
Can you guys see that? It's a what, a
It's a. I think it's
Yes.
wood.
wooden carving?
Yes, you can see it very clearly.
We think we heard a car door,
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, there's lights inside the house. I'll be back.
Our neighbor Patty is home.
Oh, sweetie, if you put it full screen.
I tried it, Suze, and it told me to rotate the phone. But I can try it.
The bait is here. Yeah, honey, look. If you click full screen, that's what you get. You get everything on top of the.
Oh, okay. Not this one. All I got is a freaking picture.
Is he chatting? Has he clicked on chat?
Let me try something here. Bear with me, guys. I'm having... Yeah, the chat's going, but it's just all it's showing is that.
Let me see.
I'm going to try to turn the camera and see if we get a horizontal view. I don't know if it'll work or not. But we're going to hang out just in case Patty is home and she wants to come down and say hi to you guys. Nope, that says rotate device. That says rotate device. It won't work. I had it horizontal before. I'm very sure of that. Let me try putting this down lower. It's really hard. I don't have a proper holder. I'm using a tripod with a frickin' rubber band to hold my phone. Ah, frustrating. Let's get half the fire. You guys probably won't be able to see us hardly at all. I'm gonna try to turn a light on. Keep talking, honey.
I'll keep talking. Yeah, I'm just trying to fix Carl's phone, and I don't know.
Let me see your lighter again. Mine got wet.
There's a nice big torch.
Did turning that light on help at all? I have one other light I can turn on. Ask him if that helped. Oh, that helped, didn't it?
Yes, that helped. I'm.
It's
My goodness. Okay, that's bright.
It's one of them old school floodlights, but it's quite bright. But yeah, at least you can see us somewhat.
Man, sure gets dark quick. This will be so neat to do in the summer, because it never gets really... No, you're all bait. That's true, Brenda. But in the summer, it never gets, like, dark until really, really, really late. So it's kind of neat.
Do any of you guys know anything about the rules showing kids on a YouTube video? Because if she comes over, I don't know if she's going to have one of her grandkids with her. And I thought there was some kind of thing you had to declare or whatever to show a kid for some reason.
Yeah,
There's something about it, I'm very sure.
I know there is, but I don't know what. And
Let's keep this sucker blazing. Wish we had more Bigfoot content stuff to share with you guys, but it's been rather dead around here lately.
like I said, it can't be 24/7 Bigfoot.
It can't
or
be all
something's
Bigfoot
going
all
on.
the time.
We,
I got a comment today from somebody that said, well, where's the Bigfoot stuff, basically, and you should change your channel's name to Central Michigan. And I'm like, dude, not everybody has, I said, no one really has Bigfoot showing up at their house every day, and sorry that you don't enjoy someone sharing different aspects of their life. I did not block them.
yet.
Yeah, that's true, New York.
What?
Kevin Crazy Lake has shown his son before. But I think there's something when you go to publish the video, there's something in one of the choices you make.
I think it's if there's kids in it, you have to say it's safe for kids, and if it's safe for kids, then there can't be any comments.
Yeah, that's the problem we found when we first started this. If you say yes, it's safe for kids, it disables comments. So I don't know how you get around that.
We do, Northern Michigan. We ignore them. Because, you know, there's always going to be somebody that makes nasty comments, and it
Later
just...
again, dear. Went out.
Did you give it
Is she
back?
home?
Yes.
You never gave it back to me.
Yes, he did.
I pocketed it.
You tossed it over to her.
The first time.
the first time.
Okay. I missed the second time.
Lighter thief.
Oh, I'm hanging on to it.
All right,
Probably go out
fine.
again.
That's
Well, what'd she
fine.
say? The world's dying to know.
Well, they just got back, and they haven't eaten since breakfast, so they're cooking a little bit of food, then she'll be down.
Okay.
Her son might be down with her.
Well, we might have to go for now, guys, and come back in a little while. I think that would probably be better than hanging on and sitting here quietly waiting for her.
Yes, yep, that's gross that we live in a society that has to happen, but
But I think that's what we're going to do, guys. We're going to sign off here for now and
get something to eat ourselves.
get something to eat ourselves, feed our pack of animals, and then keep the fire going, and we'll be back.
Dinner time, that's always
What
fun.
time you got now? 6 o'clock? We'll probably come back around 8 o'clock. If any of you want to come back and join us then.
Is Cherie still here?
You still here, Cherie? Would you all be willing to come back in 2 hours and join us again
I'm guessing less than an hour.
to meet our neighbor? And then we'll ask her live what her belief is or what she thinks, or we'll find out. All right, cool, guys. We'll do that then. We'll sign off for now,
And we'll come back.
and we'll come back. You'll get the notification about 7:30-ish Eastern, and then we'll do this again.
We'll
Now-
keep the fire burning.
We'll keep the fire burning. So we'll talk to you guys again in 2 hours. We appreciate
Hour
you.
and a half, hour.
2 hours at 6 o'clock.
Yeah, but she might be down here earlier than that, so.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I'm saying.
Carl can
Probably
go down and
half
tell her
hour or
we're going to go back live again at 8 o'clock. So,
8 o'clock. Okay.
yep.
All right.
Yep, we're going to shoot for 8 o'clock, but if we decide to go earlier, you guys will just keep an eye out for the notification. And thanks for joining us. And I got to
Thanks, guys.
figure out how to turn this off. We'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah, normally it just quits around the time we want to stop.